I wanted to talk about the Audi Connect and my Audi app features, which I do not have voluntarily because I don't care to pay another subscription charge when I'm already paying for the monthly cost of the vehicle, the lease charge. So this is what the Audi Connect is. It looks like it's around $150 a year. It gives you navigation, updates. It gives you Wi-Fi abilities and apparently traffic sign recognition, which I think I already have in my vehicle without all this stuff. So let's see what it says on my Audi. Um, so this is what is on my Audi when I log in. It says get 12 months for the price of 10 with the annual Audi Connect subscription. So you get 12 months for the price of 10, and it's available on Audi Connect navigation and plus plans. Audi Connect navigation offers navigation and traffic light information for an annual price of $150, excluding taxes. Audi Plus includes in-vehicle Wi-Fi and Amazon Alexa integration for $250 per year. Now, I purchased the vehicle to get me places. I did not purchase the vehicle to surf the internet. So that's why I don't even bother subscribing to this stuff. I like to focus on my driving. I don't even connect my phone. So I'm going to look at my Audi. So this is on my personal, my Audi account. So apparently you download this to your phone. So you have yet another app on your phone. So it's I guess it's good if you have a car full of children and you're driving the car on road trips and the kids need to be entertained. So you get Disney streaming, passenger gaming, and Wi-Fi hotspot with a subscription to Audi Connect Plus. So just more distraction. And the My Audi app, remote start your vehicle, which I really don't need. I mean, it's just a gimmick. Climatize, select e-tron vehicles ahead of time. I don't have an e-tron. Schedule a service appointment. Well, I can go on my laptop and schedule a service appointment, or I can simply dial on my cell phone and call the service desk and schedule a service appointment. Sorry, I cannot stand Disney, so I'm not streaming Disney. I already have roadside assistance. If equipped, start your Audi remotely without stepping outside. Oh, we're a bunch of wimps now. We can't step outside. Every Audi driver deserves a comfortable driving experience with peace of mind. Make an emergency call, get a vehicle status report, or check the charging status of your e-tron, all with Audi Connect Care, included for 10 years with the purchase of any new Audi. Remote lock, unlock, remote start. I have a gadget in my car that the dealer did install. I think it's called Recover for stolen vehicle locator. Um, Vehicle status report. It doesn't warrant to me paying extra. And I did have Audi Connect with the A5. It was available. I had the subscription, I had the Sirius and all that stuff, and I did not extend it, and the car was fully functional. Emergency call. Quickly notify authorities in the event of an emergency while you dial 911. And I've heard complaints about the remote start, so I'm not about to pay for something that people have complained about. I do have roadside assistance. I do get texts for every time I have service on the Audi. The dealer sends me a status text. So what more do I need? Um, Keep maps up to date for accurate navigation. I don't know how useful that is because the navigation system in the Audis I don't think is as robust as my husband's Mazda. Not only is navigation on the Audi just the voice is not as personable as the voice on the Mazda, but half the stuff that I can't find on the Audi navigation, the Mazda can find it. And one example was trying to find the Cleveland APL. It could not be located via the Audi navigation system, but it was locatable on the Mazda navigation system. So I'm not too impressed with the Audi navigation. So usually I just check on the Mazda's navigation and then write it down, or I have a Garmin, or I can just look up in Google on my phone. In Vehicle Trip Planner, if you have AAA, which my husband does, you can get these trip planners. Car Finder. I don't see where I would lose my vehicle. If it was a large parking lot at a concert or something, I'm not going to be driving to a concert. I'm going to have Uber drive me for stuff like that. And then, like the auto show, I know where I parked. I park in a specific location, and then I take a picture of where I was at. I take a picture of the markers, and I don't need to utilize a car finder. So a lot of this stuff, valet alerts, I would never have a valet get into my vehicle. Geofencing, that's if you let other people use your car, and I usually don't. Speed curfew alert, I don't use it. I don't have children. So that's why I personally don't use Audi Connect or the Audi app. And I'm not bashing anybody who does, but it just isn't applicable to me. It looks like it's something that if you share your vehicle, if you have valet, move your car around, if you have children, then I could see using it. But for me personally, one person, to me, it's just another subscription and I'm going to save my money. So, what I think I'm going to do, I'll go into my vehicle and then illustrate what is there and what isn't. I know that I don't have Wi Fi access, but I can certainly use my cell phone, and I might even be able to tether to the vehicle if I wanted to via the Android CarPlay. So I'll find out. So I wanted to go over my connected apps that I actually have in my vehicle. This here is my MP3 player. So that's under the media apps. These are all my songs that I own. I either burn them from CDs or I downloaded them. And they shuffle. So no Sirius is necessary. And because I don't have Audi Connect, I don't have an internet connection. But it's funny how this has Audi Fresno. So this car was originally shipped to Audi Fresno. Then it was transferred to Niello Audi, and then I bought it from Niello Audi because Audi Middleburg Heights couldn't give me the discount. The price was a few $1,000s more than the sale price that Audi Niello had. So so traffic signs, speed warning, I have that off. Here, traffic light information. See, the license has expired, so I do have the traffic light or the traffic sign. So I don't have that. Let's see what else. No internet connection. I don't care. I'm not connecting my phone. This phone does not have Apple Car or Android Auto, my cell phone. So I suppose a lot of people would find it, interesting to have online connectivity. Let's see. Navigation. So I apparently don't get updated maps. Let's see. Online source. So if I had Audi Connect, I'd probably have online radio. I don't have online radio. So there's some stuff that I miss out on, but I'd probably be interested in online radio to see what that was, because there are a couple online stations like the Links out of Canada that you can stream. But again, I could probably pair a different device to gain a hotspot to use the MMI to play that kind of music indirectly. So that's pretty much what I have and what I don't have. I don't want Alexa. I don't care to have Alexa. Just more privacy intrusions. Weather would probably be nice, but then I have my phone. Calendar. So it's funny how it still has Audi Fresno. But I hope you find this useful as to what happens when you don't have Audi Connect. You don't have to have it. Your car's running, you're going to run fine. I can't say for sure if you have the newer versions. This is the old version that they no longer make, the B9 generation. So if you have the B10 generation and later, I can't say for sure how much functionality your car will have. But for an older Audi, I'm sure if you have the hardware, it's going to work. Unless, I guess the A3 and the S3, I think there are items that you have to have a subscription to. I'm not completely sure, but I thought I read that somewhere. But please subscribe if you find this useful, and please hit the like button. So that's all I have for today. So one thing that I did see when I was just driving was the traffic signs do appear, even no passing zone signs. So all the traffic signs appear without the Audi Connect. It's just the traffic lights.